and enjoying his holiday this new year, ignoring many things happening in Nigeria, including the killings, the attack by terrorists, the fraudulent tax law that is getting Nigerians agitated, and a whole lot of things. A particular foreign media has taken its time to report what is actually happening in Nigeria. Let's watch that particular interview on NewsRadar.
2026 is here. Ringing in the new year on vacation sounds like a good idea. That's what Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu did, but the timing is raising eyebrows back at home. He welcomed the new year in Europe. He left Lagos last week. The presidency released the statements on Tinubu's end-of-year break. After vacationing in Europe, Tinubu will head to Abu Dhabi for an official trip. The UAE's President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan has invited Tinubu to participate in a summit. It is called Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week. The summit is scheduled to take place in early January, and after wrapping up the summit, Tinubu is expected to be back in the country. But the timing of Tinubu's Europe trip couldn't be any worse. Right now, Nigeria is facing a double whammy. First is the country's economic crisis, and second is the security crisis. Let's break this down. Starting with the economy, new tax laws have gone into effect today. These include the 4 finance bills that were signed into law by Tinubu back in June. These reforms aim to restructure Nigeria's tax system. Tinubu has hailed the reforms as a once-in-a-generation reset. He said that the new laws would not raise taxes, but support a structural reset. But critics are not convinced. Under the new law, the value-added tax has been increased from 7.5% to 12.5%. Critics say this would worsen economic hardship in Africa's most populous country of more than 200 million people. And that's just one part of it. Opposition lawmakers had also called for a delay to the implementation of these reforms. They have accused Tinubu's government of unauthorised insertions in the gazetted laws. The opposition says those insertions were never approved by Parliament. Opposition lawmakers say that insertions would grant sweeping powers to tax authorities. While there is so much happening in the country, Tinubu is vacationing in Europe. Now let's talk about the security crisis. Islamic State terrorists and armed groups continue to spread fear and terror in the country. The recent US strikes on ISIS targets in Nigeria are also under scrutiny. Their impact and the accuracy of the strikes is being questioned. Ordinary Nigerians are still dealing with the fallout of that US operation. Usually, in times of such crises, leaders cut short their official and personal trips. But President Tinubu's priorities seem different. The opposition has slammed Tinubu for his ill-timed vacation, calling it insensitive. Millions of Nigerians are grappling with rising costs and deepening poverty. There's already a lot of chatter and controversy around these new tax laws. People's trust in the government seems to be fading at an alarming pace. Nigeria's security woes are far from over, but President Tinubu is abroad. I'm bothered and I'm faced by the chaos.
Welcome back. See the way the entire world sees us. Meanwhile, our president is enjoying gallivanting, vacating while the country burns. The US are busy helping fight inflation in Nigeria, while our president is busy enjoying and vacating. Let's get your thoughts rolling in the comment section. No better way to describe Nigeria than a disgraced nation. See you.